exclusive. A woman who says she was sexually assaulted as a child is talking with us tonight. She says police failed her when she was a little girl being victimized. Let's take you to Fort Lauderdale. That's where CBS 4's Carrie Codd is standing by live after speaking with that victim tonight. Carrie.
Elliot, that young woman is in her 20s. She tells me she told Fort Lauderdale police in 2004 in this police report about gymnastics coach Carl Lechner sexually assaulting her on numerous occasions inside his home. She said Fort Lauderdale police did not believe her story back then, but tonight another law enforcement agency in Broward says they do believe her story. Carl Lechner is accused of sexually preying on a child for years, beginning when the girl was just a few years old back in the late 90s. On Tuesday, the Broward Sheriff's Office charged Lechner with the sexual assault. But Fort Lauderdale police records show that the case was first brought to their attention in 2004, and that Fort Lauderdale police closed the case with no charges being filed.
I do feel like they dropped the ball.
That's the victim. She asked us to distort her voice. She said at just 9 years old, she told police in graphic detail about what Lechner did to her. The report also says that police wanted the victim at just 9 years old to confront Lechner and get him to confess, but she couldn't. The detective at the time wrote, one reason she might not be willing to confront Lechner is that the allegations are not true. The victim told me she was just frightened.
And I was supposed to do something and confront him, and I was unable to because I was too scared.
The 2004 report says Lechner denied sexually assaulting the little girl. And ultimately, the detective wrote, based on this detective's investigation, there is no evidence to substantiate the allegations. This case will be closed and exceptionally cleared. The victim couldn't believe it.
They suspected I was lying, so I mean, after that, it didn't really nag at me so much as I was just angry.
Lechner worked as a children's gymnastics coach in Broward and Jupiter for years. BSO arrested him in late July for possessing child pornography. That arrest led to the victim in the 2004 case.
The thing that bothered me was that there was a chance that someone else might have been hurt the way that I was, and I tried my best to help, and I wasn't allowed or able to.
I asked the Fort Lauderdale police spokesperson today if this case was properly handled back in 2004. The spokesperson told me they have nothing to hide. They're going to review the entire case file and get to the bottom of that. We also learned from the Broward State Attorney's Office that the Fort Lauderdale Police Department did not send the case to prosecutors for review back in 2004. As for the victim, she tells me she is relieved that Lechner has been arrested and is grateful for the work of the BSO detectives. Live in Fort Lauderdale, Carrie Codd, CBS 4 News Tonight.
Thank you.